play a video game. Here we are, ready to defeat this boss, definitely. We have read this many times. Oh, God, I forgot how... Oh, man, I totally forgot how much you have to click through every time. Two-handed it. Z enter, Z enter, Z enter, Z enter, Z enter, Z enter. We are two-handing this dialogue. I need a turbo button for dialogue. And then you thought you were done with the dialogue. Nope, there's still so much dialogue left. You're not even halfway done. Yes, yes, yes. She was your slave. You f***ed her. Yay, blah, blah, blah. I'm so edgy, I dye my hair black. Hope everybody's enjoying the sound font. I am. It's barely audible, but it's very good. Would you let me play the video game? Please, I beg you to let me play the game. I beg you to let me play. Please, how long is this? It's like 2 minutes of dialogue. Even when I'm just clicking through it, it's 2 minutes of dialogue. It's not done yet. It's not even close. Well, it is kind of close. Make it stop. Okay, well that was fun. Let's, light strength. And... I forget whether anything that she has was actually good. I mean, clear sight, or no, not clear sight, total purification is very good, but only if it actually gets off in time, which it won't. So let's have you... just do... I want something that's not that expensive. Like, explosion. I mean, 41 isn't nothing. Ow. Light explosion is very powerful. It hits all enemies, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm trying to save her blood a little bit. I don't know why. She can always just drink blood. That only does 78 damage. That only does 78 damage. I'll have her act as healer and every... No, I won't. No, I won't. He got a crit. I forgot about that. I think that would have killed her even if she was at full. Get Reggie at really cool spells at level 45, says Nettie in chat. I'll bet you don't. I spent an hour grinding and only got up to level 41. I should have, early on in that grinding, killed what's-his-doodle so that he wouldn't, take any of the experience. Where? I've got one. I've got one. Cool. Great. I've got one. And now she's dead. Oh, she lived. I don't know anywhere where I can buy the rigor cure. They won't sell it in the cult. I did check the cult to see if they had anything interesting to sell. They don't. Okay, that was extremely lucky. Yeah, fine. I guess you can actually attack then, for once. Yes. I mean, I think I'm doing a reasonable amount of damage. It's entirely on whether he does bullshit. Because if he gets a crit, that's an instant death. Now he's just going to cast Blade Storm over and over again. Hey, look, he didn't. Healing first. And actually, why don't you bleed him up, too? There's our endless Blade Storms. There we go. Everybody's bleeding heavily. That's what we deserve. I can get an item that protects against bleeding. I can get, there are items that protect against various things. I guess maybe because of Blade Storm, I should just have bleeding as my, priority. I don't know. I don't know. Just heal yourself. We must keep doing damage. Damage is all that matters. That was very lucky. Yep, for once, you can actually do some damage. Ow. Okay, both heal yourselves. In a way, that was lucky. In a strange sense, that was lucky. Any other time for that crit and she'd be dead. This is one of those games where, like, you have ones of hundreds of HPs and the enemies have tens of thousands of HPs. Aysha had 3 faces. What are the odds of the final boss having 1? Says Nettie in chat. See, even though I keep insisting this is going to be the final boss, that I do understand that I'm just making a joke and there's going to be, you know, 100 more hours of game in this game. Plus 100 will be fine. No, it won't. No, it won't. You know what? Fuck it. Just have full health. That is why. That is why you needed full health. Oh, interesting. I haven't found anywhere to get blood potions. That was unfortunate timing. I wish he had gone first. Phew, every time he doesn't manage to confuse us. That is pure luck. It would be very funny if you did look up the strategy guide and the Braxis fight section opened with, "You should be around level 65 by now," says Nettie in chat. I mean, the strategy guides are always written by people who actually like the games, i.e. sociopaths. So, would that be sociopaths or psychopaths? The creator of the game is a sociopath. Anybody who likes the game is just a psychopath. I think that's a correct use of those terms. Hello, Van Whitman. Welcome. We're just going to fight this boss for all of eternity. All we do is fight this boss. It's the only boss. Is the vampire dawning yet? Asked Van Whitman in chat. Somehow when you phrase it that way, it sounds sexual in a way I don't like. Ow. Well, he's about to kill both of us, because he's just going to do ice thingy right in a blood freeze. That's it right now, and then we'll both be dead. That was lucky, question mark. Life first. Life is more important. Maybe it's always been, and you never realize it, you always will. Though it is a weird smexy. Oh, there it is. There it is. Of course that affects Alaine. It doesn't affect Valnar because Alaine could have cured it. What is a weird smexy that nobody understands? I don't understand what that... I don't know what that word means. In a sense, that was lucky. In a sense, that was very lucky. Nettie, if it's so I don't want to know, like, how to put it. Like, I don't want spoilers of plot elements, but if there's like a game mechanic I don't get, I'm happy to be quote unquote spoiled on that. Oy vey, make it stop. All I can do is sit here and heal myself on repeat. She can move again, which probably means she's confused now. God damn, this game. Oh, she's fine. That's a miracle. Total... He's paralyzed. Okay, total purification. White strength stacks? What? I did not expect anything to stack in this game. That just seemed very unlikely. That could help a lot. That could help a lot. I'm not going to use that in this battle, because if I'm doing well at all, then I'm already doing quite well. I'm using Alaine as a healer, but just as an item healer. Twitch sometimes buffers your stream, or sometimes buffers your stream, or sometimes buffers your chat. There's Van Whitman in the chat. Well, you have to remember that no one watches my stream, so they deprioritize it maximally. Bit, that remains to be seen, but the most likely answer is a definitive no. God, I almost autoed. Just slurp through all these potions. I'm done in here. He gained 4... Again, it goes every time. It goes in the wrong order. What happens if the potions run out? You always will ask Van Woodman in chat. I die. Seems like a pretty easily answered question. If I run out of potions, I die. That's all there is to it. If I win this battle, it'll be pure luck. He's just like, his RNG is effed. He is not choosing the right moves. It is over! Cutting his head in half is needlessly dramatic. You scum! Burn in hell! No, Van Whitman, there's at least an hour more dialogue. Roar! Enough, you two. He is dead. If that's how you want to call it, okay. I just can't believe it. Neither can I, Valnar. Aysha and a Brax ass a couple. It's just terrible. I'm so sorry for you. You have plenty of time to grieve later. Let's take a look around here. He probably had a bunch of chests full of treasures here. Maybe we can also find a clue about his mysterious employer's identity. Real power is not given, real power is taken. Okay, hallelujah, we are free of that boss. Yikeroonies. And Van Whitman, this is the epilogue. This is just post-game stuff. It'll be fine. It's definitely, that was the final boss. It is a visual novel, remember, so it has to have a visual novel epilogue, even if it has RPG elements to it. The perfect punishment for this bastard! Another poor young girl that has been abused by a Brax ass. He wasn't even afraid of killing the religious. She's holding a pretty ornate crucifix. Yoink. Take it. It's probably worth a lot. You don't really want to steal from them. What are you talking about? The church in this universe is the descendants of Vincent Vaynard. The church in this universe is the anti-vampire crusade. The vampires are not on the church's side. Why not? They are just humans too. I suppose you're right. I'd say I'm a good boy. We let it here. We lease it out here. If you say so. Several hundred Fila are lying on the floor now. I have hundreds of thousands. Oh, I only have 90,000. Another member of the church. Found the treasure. Healing elixir. Wow. There is a strange crest inside. And dildo. This crest looks familiar. Damn it, I can't remember. The other thing could be some sort of key, if you know what I mean. YouTube doesn't buffer either your stream or your chat. Interesting, says Van Whitman in chat. That's why I multi-stream. Sometimes one works and the other doesn't. But I have never seen such a key before. This strange pyramid form. One crest and one key obtained. All right! So now we have a crest and a key. That doesn't really help us for now. And how do we get out of here? You have a spell.
The pentagrams in the center of the room might be teleporters. After all, that Abrax ass had to get out of here somehow too, and he didn't use the stairs.
Did you sit in his chair? Asked Ben Whitman. Ask Ben Whitman. Asked Bit Van Vita chat. I gotta try. End of chapter 1, says Joey in chat. No. End of prologue. 4 save stones. Hell yeah. Blue elixir. We used like 4 of those in the battle.
Here is something under the throne. It's coins.
A blue rune. A blue rune. Plus 5 max blood. Valnar. Well, that's the trade-off, Van Whitman. One service works but has latency. The other service doesn't work. Take your pick. That's his head. Well, off we go, apparently.
There seems to be a teleporter. Shall we leave? I think we have everything.
That was handy. Okay. We have to go back to old man. Yay! I just used souls to save. And now it is over for Abraxas as well. I have to say, your story is pretty brutal.
Life is brutal, not my story. I stole the story.
Oh, Grandpa, did you have it that rough in life?
Well, I have seen a lot of things, some good, some bad. That doesn't matter now.
Did the girls always run away from you? Did the girls always run away from you, you ugly piece of shit?
Unfortunately. Wait, that's none of your business, you perky little brat. Also, I'm your grandfather, so presumably at least one of them didn't.
Sorry, Gramps.
I bet you want to know how the story continues, don't you?
Yep, too bad, Kuriyuki. You snooze, you lose. Van Whitman, this child never gets to sleep. Of course, Grandpa! The 3 of them are now searching for a lock! Oh, yeah, okay.
Correct. The key they found will play an important part in finding Abraxas's employer.
I feel like I remember finding a lock somewhere, but I don't remember where. Grandpa, there is something else. I have to say that Aysha and Abraxas were a couple. I have to say, comma, that Aysha and Abraxas were a couple was very surprising to me. Not an incorrect formation, really quite a complicated bit of grammar for a, 6-year-old, or I guess he's supposed to be 14 or something. However young this child is, complex. But somehow it does make sense, even though it was quite the coincidence that Aysha got together with Valnar. That's not a coincidence. The reason Valnar is in this entire thing is because he was that guy. That's not a coincidence. That is an inevitability. Wonder if old guy narrates all the grinding for levels and items as bit in chat. Definitely, undoubtedly. Who the F is an employer to the boss vampire? So Van Whitman, we know that Abraxas was being paid to kill vampires. So employer might not quite be the right term. It's more a gig economy, but undoubtedly, whether he was, the boss vampire or not, he was being paid to kill vampires.
Why coincidence? After Aysha alias Molana fled from Abraxas, she had to hide somewhere.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
And she thought the best way was to hide. She thought the best way to hide was to pretend she was a normal human, change her name, and choose a human as a partner. After all, what kind of vampire would ever consider that another vampires lives among humans? Vampires see humans only as food.
This has been the weirdest remake of The Princess Bride ever, says Joey in chat.
For vampires, humans are one evolutionary step below them.
I suppose that's true. Now all that's left is the big resolution who Abrax's ass his employer was. I'm really curious about that. This is how humans talk.
Don't worry, we'll soon get to that.
I wonder what happens when they find them. It's likely the three will kill them. But then what? Are they going to retreat? Or are they going to revive the race of the vampires? This is supposedly in the actual past. You know some of the future of it because we're in the... You know what your own life is. It's the latter, Van Whitman. I read what I anticipate, and then the grammar goes weird, and it's like I had to back up and go, blah, 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 what just happened?
You will soon find out about all of that, because our story is slowly coming to an end.
Also, I woke up too early this morning, so I'm groggy. Okay then, Grandpa, continue the story.
Now, don't get so cheeky, or I'll beat you to death. I will do that. At any rate, the three of them were taking a break for a day to reflect about everything that happened. We're ready to unfold the secret.
Oh, I'm in control. I was certain that was gonna cutscene further. Yes, we are full on everything. Is there a total lack of music, or is this sound font so quiet I can't hear anything? Now we're talking. Look at that money. I built up other while I was grinding. Never, Van Whitman. The game doesn't end. This game, it's generating more game. There's an AI in it that's generating more game so that it never actually ends. Normal soul, strong soul, soul. I don't know why I have 41 large soulstones. I might actually convert those and then convert them into workers. Oh, Nettie has a sound font. Let's see how bad it is. Other than quite. Stream chat. Well, this is gonna be something. This is going to be one of the sound fonts of all times. Van Whitman, the game saved for me for once. Exactly, Dan Bartlett. It is Animal Crossing, but with vampires. It is definitely that. Why you gotta put your sound fonts in zip files? Just give me the sound font. It's fine. Well, this is whatever this is. This is definitely one of the sound fonts of all times. Oh yeah, I was gonna convert some stuff. What? I did not even mean to go through that door. Love watching bats go down the stairs. I want normal soulstones because I can turn those into workers and turn workers into money. Money, money, money. And I can always get more souls and soulstones. They are pretty cheap. Yep, they're aiming for me, Van Whitman. It is definitely, Twitch hates me. It is quite possible that, like, Twitch's, I think they have a server in Toronto, that Twitch's Toronto server is suffering snow issues right now. And, yeah, so somebody who's not streaming from near Toronto could have different situation. Okay, let's see if I can go straight to my other mine. My mine. This mine is mine. This mine is mine. This mine is mine. This sound font is whatever this sound font is. This is the most whatever this sound font is of any sound font I've ever heard. Is it up here? There it is. Almost went straight there. Slightly overshot it. Van Whitman, they're not vampire minds, they're slave minds. That makes them okay. This audio is what people hear during sleep paralysis, says Dan in chat. Certainly what I hear during sleep paralysis. Oh, we're maxed. That was it. We're maxed on workers. I guess I better find another mine. Hope everybody's enjoying that cacophony. I will load that once I am in a place, Nettie. Once I am not a bat flying over the ocean. Exactly, Van Whitman. I am a job creator. That makes me the good guy. Let's just fill up on all the stuff. Oh, I do? Yeah, there's that town. Let's that town. Oh, yeah, I noticed, I noticed a place I hadn't noticed before. I think it was always there, and I'm just an imbecile. But we're gonna go straight for it. No, we're not. We're gonna get infinite battles first. I should have flown. Oh, yeah, I was gonna load your next sound font, but I'm enjoying this one so much. Oh, no. Well, this one's bound to be excellent. I mean, at least it is just a sound font file instead of a zip. The hell? Okay, I've unloaded every sound font now. Oh, it's just inaudible. No, it's there. There he is. Hey, look, it's a town I totally missed. It's the town of Beach.
Oi, are you interested in exotic fruits?
No, thank you.
Too bad, but should you ever want some, you know where to find me. I love this beach. So much fun, tasty food. I just love it.
You certainly look like you do. You got quite tanned. It's night.
That's true. 10 hours sunbathing per day, and you look as tanned as me. You should also try it, since you look pretty pale, vampire. Blah, 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 blah.
I still think this beach is just there for you to kill the people and suck them, says Kurayuki in chat. Suck, sure. Kill, never.
We'd rather not. The sun isn't really good for us.
If you say so, I won't stop then.
Do you want to buy delicious fruits? I don't eat fruit. Well, I mean, I guess I don't. Talk to me, Naruto.
This beach is simply beautiful, especially the sunsets are unmatched.
Why is so much fruit sold here anyway?
Well, it's a relaxation beach, if you know what I mean. And for proper relaxation, you need to stay healthy when it's going to be achieved through healthy fruits. Makes sense, right?
I see.
Okay. Lots of, there's sun during the day, bitch. I mean, it's mostly rain. Just gonna steal your food. No, I'm not.
I'm sorry, this is a storehouse and you have no permission to be here.
Don't worry, we'll be going now.
That's good.
Well, that was pointless. Good point, Dan. 10 hours is too much sunbathing. They don't have sunblock. Pretty groovy music, says Bit in chat, especially with the sound font.
This beach is perfectly suited for fishing.
It just isn't. I don't think any sandy beaches are without a pier.
If only there weren't any seagulls trying to steal my fish all the time.
That really sounds like a serious problem.
Hey, no need to be sarcastic. I need to concentrate on fishing now.
What a quality... Why am I here? Okay, well, I noticed that. I went there. It's nothing. Great, cool, thank you. Wait, is the kid the Fisher same blue hairs as Bit in chat? Well, this is set in the past, so it's probably his, like, great-grandfather or something. I missed what I was looking for. Is it this? No. Okay, this is this island. Boy, I am very lost. Kuroyuki, I need to find a lock for this key, and I am approximately 100% sure that I have found a lock to which I didn't have a key, and then proceeded not to write down where it was. How am I so lost? Where am I? How is this island? This cannot be this island, and yet it is. What were you looking for anyway, asked Van Whitman? The boss of Boss Jerk, Mr. Jerkface. You know what? So long as I am not transformed, let's see what the menu says I have to menu do. Ooh, okay, it's the travel and find out yourself arc, says Kuroyuki in chat. Yes. Already did that. Find the lock to the key you found in Abraxas's tower. Find the cult near Irritable Anus. Find and kill the thief in Ezric. I mean, I can take care of some of those anyway. So let's find out where Ezric is. Normally I wouldn't kill, but like, you know, I got nothing better to do. Okay, Ezric is on that island, which is almost due west of here. This is a JRPG-inspired thingy, so the evil boss is probably the church, says Van Whitman in chat. Well, the church are the ones fighting against vampires, and I'm a vampire, so yes? Yes, okay. Pretty much due west. Wasn't the cult something you had to do after killing Abraxas? Asked Nettie in chat. Oh, yeah, I definitely have to go back there, but I'm gonna do the, the mission I'm doing right now, the one that's in the town that's, vaguely due west-ish, is for the cult as well, so just killing two birds with one stone. Iranus, asks Kolkadome in chat. No, it's pronounced Irritable Anus. Okay, welcome to Ezric. I've never actually been to Ezric.
What brings you to our house?
We just wanted to ask if anything happened in the last days.
Here in Ezric, I had to disappoint you. Nothing ever happens here.
All right, we'll be just looking around then.
But please don't touch anything.
Oh, I can't get into your bed. Can I steal your armor? Oh, hi!
Hello, young lady.
You're not gonna take away Mommy from me, right?
What gave you that idea?
Oh, a long time ago, Daddy ran away from home because he didn't love Mommy anymore. And now I'm scared that Mommy might leave because she doesn't love me anymore.
Your mom doesn't love you. Your mother loves you. Valnar is a good boy.
You sure?
Very sure.
Mommy loves me. Mommy loves me.
Small and innocent. Her blood must taste really pure.
The sound font feels Flopterpic adjacent, says Van Whitman in chat. Yes. Oh my God.
Don't cause any trouble, or you will be in trouble.
Don't worry, we'll behave.
That's good, but remember, I always have an eye open.
A shasp? Does it sell nothing good? Oh, I mean, okay. I don't mind stocking up on those things. Talk to me, guy whose house I've just broken into.
What brings you to Ezric? Not the cold climate, right?
No, not really. We are actually looking for better equipment.
Are we?
Better equipment? Well, in Ezric, there are 2 shops at least where you can buy something, but the best items can still be found on some adventures. When I remember my time as a great adventurer, yes, back then everything was better. Though today I have a wonderful family.
Then you should be happy, right?
No. I am, but a little adventure would be appealing indeed. For example, the hidden cave in the mountains north of Ezric.
A hidden cave?
Oops, I guess I talked too much. Just forget what I said.
Well then, see you later. Maybe.
Sure.
I'm going to stand on your bed now. Do you mind? I didn't clean my shoes.
Luckily, we have such a wonderful fireplace. Otherwise, you would freeze to death in a place like this.
Yes, the climate is pretty unpleasant here.
However, you can live relatively peaceful in this town. There are barely any problems here.
That's good.
I think so too.
We had a good conversation. Oh, there was an upstairs. There was an upstairs. More people to harass. Push the lady into the fire. Push her, push. You know you want to, says Van Whitman in chat. But then that would ruin the blood. Although I guess, blood sausage is good. I think you'd make blood sausage by just pushing a whole living animal into a fire. Oh my, stop! Guess you need to make some problems then, says Goriyuki in chat. Yeah. Hello?
Hello. Say, why are you running around here with a sword?
Oh, I'm just training a little so I can one day become a strong adventurer like my father.
A strong adventurer like his father? For that, he should first practice the crawling in the gutter. I barely know him, but I'm just an ass. I'm so edgy.
Is this this is an organ? I was like, what is it's an organ? It's the world's tiniest organ. Hello, Sneaky.
Hey, what do you want from me?
You stole the potions from the children of the apocalypse.
Damn it, how did you?
Thanks, that answer was sufficient.
Oh, well, we're forced in. Okay, well, you know what? Since I didn't have to kill him with the menu, that means technically he's attacking me, so this doesn't count as murder. This is justified question mark. I doubt if we even need to use any blood against this guy. This is going to be nothing. Oh, wow, he took a crit. He took 2 crits. He didn't hit us. World's tiniest organ. Womp womp, says Van Whitman in chat. Really, it does. I'm playing the world's smallest violin just has a better sort of ring to it than I'm playing the world's tiniest organ. I'm too lazy to actually attack. I'll let Otto do the job. Otto is just doing attacks. There you go. Something other than a normal attack. The thief is tough, says Van Whitman in chat. But he's tough in the, like, the conventional sense. Like, he's resilient, not strong. He can't do anything against us, but he is resilient. Yeah, definitely needed that spell against this guy. Bye. He had a strong soul, huh? And I'm level 42.
Well, we've committed murder. That's a good thing. Brr, I really should get a heavy coat already. I get the feeling it's getting colder from day to day. Why didn't you buy one yet? Well, my parents say I should buy it with my own money, but I already spent it for several other things, namely gigolos. Like what?
I'd rather not talk about it. It was gigolos. It was gigolos.
Here, kitty kitty. Must be something nasty. I had to go.
Yep. It was gigolos. Good for her. Good for her. Interesting look you've got there. Best armor. There we go. Finally an opportunity to improve my armor. Which means there's probably an opportunity to improve my weapons, and I don't have enough money for either.
Death. Bleeding. Blind.
We might be able to afford all 3 if I include selling the weapons we currently have. Let's buy 2 of those.
Death blade. Yeah, it's a death blade.
I did actually equip that, right? For some reason, yeah. What the? I canceled it or something. What happened there? Oh, I have no. Did I equip this? Yes. Okay. Blind is probably better than death, says Van Whitman in chat. I mean, in this game, yeah, probably. Because death would never work, and blind might occasionally. I've got a bunch of extra swords to just throw at you. Where's her claws? Where's her claws? It's so cold, always, says Van Whitman in chat. Coward. Not spoken like a true Canadian. Then I get to go hunting through my menu for where the thing... There it is. Yeah, I mean, I could probably afford one piece of armor, but I don't really have the money for it now. Next time I have a bunch of money, we know where to buy better equipment. You look like you're from here. However, I never saw you here before. Are you just saying we're very white? We're very pale?
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're even paler. Yay, I was right! Than most of the people from Ezric.
Must be the air.
Could be. Probably. What is this the sign for? A pub? A pub? A pub? A pub? Yes, I was right. There's no barkeeper. Where's the barkeeper? There's no barkeeper. You don't appear to see... You don't happen to see... You don't happen to see the barkeeper, did you? I noticed that problem. Funny enough, the tropics are starting to experience cold snaps for some reason. And sometimes slight snow in the hills, says Van Whitman in chat. Some reason.
No, why?
Well, he went outside too. He's fucking dead. He did not put on enough clothes. He died. His corpse is currently frozen. He went outside 2 hours ago in order to get some fresh air, but he still hasn't returned so far.
Well, we haven't seen him.
But would you mind looking for him?
Why is he even outside? Shouldn't he take care of his customers?
Normally, yes, but as you can see, there isn't much going on here today. So, could you look for him?
Sure, I'm a good boy.
Great. He shouldn't be too far away from the town, I think.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you. He's a good friend that I will... Yep. Collecting loads of quests, Van Webben. Who's keeping that fire going if he's been gone for hours? I smell lies, says Nettie in chat. Remember, this game is timeless in that there's no time period it fits in. So the answer to who's keeping that fire going is it's an electric fire. Hey, get out of my room. I rented it for a lot of money.
Huh? Really unfriendly.
So, this is my room. Rent your own one.
Okay, I'm going to cut your sheets in half. I am in your bed, cutting your sheets in half.
This is a mural of a man in a red cloak on the wall for some reason. That looks like more or less everything in this town. We have done the important thing, but so long as I'm here, I may as well do some of the quests that were given to me by this town. So I interpreted her statement that he shouldn't be too far from the town as he should be outside the town, and I guess I was correct.
What a huge snake, if you know what I mean. This is a snow viper, pretty dangerous, but it's not scaring us. Okay,
it's taken some damage. Okay, never mind, it's fine. It's not even a strong soul.
Stupid reptile! Come here, you stupid snake! Quite a huge exemplar.
No, quite a huge well, I mean, he could say, like, this is an exemplar of the snow snake or whatever, but there can't be more than one exemplar. That's what exemplar means. It's like the quintessential example.
Let's slice it open.
Rip! This is a pretty good sound font. Nettie, I think it was Nettie who selected this one. You were selecting most of them. This is a good one.
And we let it bleed out.
Snake is huge. Let's peel it open, says Van Whitman in chat. What are you suggesting? Well, I don't see anything else here. Ooh, yes I do. Nope. Seems pretty barren around these parts. Oh, hey, it's a jackass.
Oh, thank you. If you hadn't shown up, the snakes would have killed me for sure. Damn snow vipers.
A woman in your pub told us you disappeared.
A woman? Ophelia, thank God, and thank you as well.
I am your god now.
I'll better be going back to my pub then. Why don't you visit my pub when you have time? I'm gonna go east when it's just south of here. That was the fastest way to exit the screen.
Oh, it's southeastern. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, it is. Although, yeah, the way you exit is very weird. It is, in fact, south of there. I was correct.